Welcome everybody and thank you for joining me. So by this point I am sure that most people know about Xbox and their plans for cloud gaming. If you might have missed it, last month Xbox announced that they will be expanding Xcloud to include TVs. Now up until this point cloud gaming has mostly been used for mobile users, but as Xbox work to expand their ecosystem and move beyond consoles, part of their plans include TVs as well as PCs. Now during their announcement, Xbox revealed that they are working on a new streaming box and streaming stick that will make it possible for you to stream all of your favorite Game Pass games directly from the cloud with no console needed. All you need is a remote. Now this of course will make life a lot easier for those who travel or those who just want to go over a friend's house and play some games. Now just to be clear here, this new stream box, which is pocket size, is only needed if your television does not have an internet connection. Some of the people might have older TVs without Wi-Fi, or if you travel for work, most of those TVs in hotel rooms are a lot older, so the stream box can just be plugged into that TV and it will give you the necessary access needed to play games. This of course means that the box won't only be useful for TVs, but it can also be used for other devices like PC monitors, and I think this device will go a long way to make things easier for people to play games. I also really love the fact that Xbox is bringing out this device, as most people don't have the money to buy a Wi-Fi TV. If you have an older TV, you can still enjoy the same games and features without having to upgrade, and I think that will go a long way to assist those who might be on a budget. Microsoft continues to prove that the cheapest way to game is on Xbox, and with Game Pass you also get the value. You might not have $500 for an Xbox or $700 for a Wi-Fi TV, so this stream box will go a long way to assist those people. Again, if your TV have Wi-Fi, you do not need this new device to play, just a controller and a Game Pass subscription. Now the reason why I am bringing all of this up again is because the stream box was leaked along with a bunch of features and overall detail. Gizmochina reports Xbox said last month that it is working with TV manufacturers to bring the Xbox experience to internet connected TVs with no extra hardware except for a controller. This app will allow users to access its game streaming service called Xcloud on their TVs. For non-internet connected TVs, there will also be another option, an Xbox streaming device. This device will plug into a TV or external monitor and allows the users to access Xcloud. Now alleged images along with detail of the prototype called the Xbox Stream Box have appeared on the internet. We advise that the detail below be taken with a pinch of salt. So the article does state here that these images has not been confirmed yet. The details surrounding the box and what their plans are was confirmed by Xbox officially, but not the visuals of what the box will look like, so it is unclear if these images are legit. The image was posted on Twitter by a user that goes by Poster BBB. However, we do not think that he is the original source. We will update the post once we get the original source. The device is a cuboid with sharp corners and a white finish. There is an Xbox logo on top, but at the top left corner. The front has a USB-A port and a power button, while the rear is home to an Ethernet port, a USB-C port, most likely for power, and an HDMI port. A third image that lists some of the features of the device says that the prototype is from early this year and the design has been modified. It also reveals that it is supposed to launch by the end of this year, but it may be unlikely due to global supply shortages. Regardless, we won't rule out the possibility of the device still launching this year. Now when it comes to this pocket-sized box that will allow you to game without a console, I will say again what I said previously when the news was first made official by Xbox. It is clear that Microsoft is moving away from consoles. I don't think that they will stop producing consoles, but since they sell their consoles at a loss, I do think that we might see a future where only controllers will be sold. Xbox did deny this and stated that they are committed to consoles, but I do see a future where that no longer becomes the case. We are now in a world where we can be an Xbox gamer without owning an Xbox, and having access to those games on your TV, mobile and PCs opens up a completely new world. Now honestly, I don't think this is a bad thing. As much as I love buying a new console, not having a box under your TV to play games is not the worst thing. People will get used to it the same way they got used to Netflix and Amazon Prime, instead of having a Blu-ray player or a DVD player or a VHS player. But ending things off with the article, they go on to say the following about the features. Coming to the features, the streaming box is said to be a little thicker and a little wider than a deck of playing cards, with measures of 64mm by 89mm. The MI TV stick is 92.4mm long, so we can expect the Xbox streaming box to be around the same length. When plugged into the TV, users are still able to stream from their game consoles or from Xcloud. They will also be able to connect not only an Xbox controller to the device, but also a wireless keyboard and mouse. The Xbox Stream box has built-in Wi-Fi, or you can plug in a cable into the Ethernet port on the back. Other features mentioned are support for party chat and streaming apps such as HBO and Disney+. The streaming device is not only useful for those without an internet connected TV, it will also come in handy for anyone who wants to be able to play on whatever screen is available. For example, you can plug it into a TV at an hotel or wherever you might be staying during a trip or when on holiday. The only other device that you will need to bring along is your controller. But that pretty much sums up what we have to look forward to when it comes to this new streaming device. So this is where I'm going to end it for now. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing, and as always, please remember to stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I hope to see you again soon.